Radioactive Man is such a great episode of The Simpsons. It's a really fun episode. And for somebody like me, I assume like a lot of Simpsons fans who loves the film industry, who loves Hollywood, it's a lot of fun. Radioactive Man is a character I've never really cared for. Whenever he's been mentioned previously, I wasn't that bothered. But I like this one a lot. It aired originally in October 1995, directed by Susie. It's the second episode of the seventh season. This comes off of the back of Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 2, which is a very intense episode. This one is a lot lighter and very thought provoking as well. It's all about this radioactive man film that, for one reason or another, which I won't explain, is being filmed in Springfield. Very exciting, a Hollywood production coming to Springfield. That's a lot of fun. And they need to pick a sidekick for Radioactive Man. And the person they pick, this isn't really a spoiler, but I guess if you don't want to know anything about the episode, then maybe don't continue listening. But the sidekick they pick is Milhouse. Bart's livid. Bart really wanted to be the sidekick. But I think it's great that Milhouse has this chance to perform alongside Rainer Wolfcastle, in this what we assume is going to be a kind of very iconic role. It's a very kind of Batman and Robin relationship as he plays this character Fallout Boy, and Milhouse kind of takes it in his stride, but then things don't necessarily go that smoothly and things don't always go to plan. And I loved it. I love film sets in animation. It's something I've mentioned before. I absolutely love it, and I had a lot of fun with this one, definitely. I won't say too much more about the narrative, but I will say that there is a guest appearance in this that made me very excited. Mickey Rooney, very appropriately, because Mickey Rooney was, of course, a child star, well, a teenage star, and Milhouse is going through these emotions and these conflicting feelings, and things are, obviously going very well in some ways and very difficult in other ways, and I loved seeing Mickey Rooney in Simpson style. I really adored that. It's been a while since there's been a guest appearance on The Simpsons that meant anything to me. Some of them I love, some of them don't speak to me personally, which is fine, of course. But no, Mickey Rooney in this was definitely a lot of fun. For me, it's one of my favourite kind of filler episodes. There are some episodes that I love because they're really moving, or they move the narrative along a bit and they're really important. For example, Malibu Stacy, Lisa versus, is it Lisa versus Malibu Stacy? You know which episode I mean, though. That one's actually addressing a really important topic, and it's really meaningful, and I love it. Radioactive Man's maybe not necessarily as important, although if it encourages a dialogue about children acting in films, maybe that's a good thing. But for me, it's more of a filler episode that was a lot more light-hearted than the previous episode, and I have to say I absolutely adored it. Radioactive Man, definitely one of my favourites.